Google in front of you there. Just Google RattleBots. BioSpawn RattleBot. So I'm going to bring this up. I mean, so there's a company called BioSpawn, which I'm sorry. I mean, that is a hell of a name, man. So they've come out. I'm not sorry. What should I be sorry for? It's a hell of a name. They've come out with a crankbait called a RattleBot. Okay, here it is. If you're watching the video podcast, and remember, only patrons on our Patreon.com account. Patreon, go to patreon.com, Angling Uploaded. Just search Angling Uploaded, become a patron, and you'll be able to see the full video podcast where I am bringing up this BioSpawn RattleBot lure that I got to tell you, it's pretty interesting. So this is a gimmick beyond gimmicks here. And I'm old enough to remember way back in the day, Rebel came out with a crankbait, and you might be able to Google this too, Pete, because it's like the same kind of thinking here. Rebel came out with a crankbait called the something star. It was called, what the heck was the name of that thing? It was this futuristic crankbait. And it was called gosh, I can't remember. It was something star crank, I think.
Starfighters?
It's something like that. And so this crankbait reminds me of it. It's called a RattleBot. And
Black Star?
Black Star. That's it. The Rebel Black Star. And so Rebel at the time, this was like in the 80s, was saying that this is this advanced crankbait with futuristic, all this stuff. And it looked like something you'd like if they fished in the movie Tron, that's the lure they'd be using, is this Rebel Black Star. But so that's what
I remember those things. That's right.
Remember that thing? So it looks like a Tron lure, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a children's toy.
Right. So this RattleBot reminds me, it's the same like over-the-top gimmickry being used here. And it looks like, there it is. Yeah, let me bring that up, Pete. So this is, oops, let's take this off. Yeah, so you can see it right there. Pete's brought it up. That is a Rebel Black Star crankbait. And so that was like the first futuristic crankbait, like attempt. I don't know that anybody actually caught a fish on that thing. I'm sure they did, but it was Rebels like, okay, this is the future, man.
Yeah.
And so that's what this look at this thing. I mean, it's like, okay, so I guess they're trying to make it look like it's some kind of futuristic crayfish or something. It's got all.
They seem to be, I keep looking for what makes it different than any other lure, and it seems to be just the marketing.
Right. It says declassified, RattleBot,
Right. They've got like FBI files on each one. But what do they mean when they say genetically engineered? I don't think there's a real.
I mean, come on.
I don't think that's a real thing, right? They're saying that the profile unnaturally stimulates the predatory instincts of the subject.
Right. I mean,
Micropteris salmonides.
Yeah, so that's a largemouth.
Yeah,
that's the.
The RattleBot craw has anatomically correct crawfish imitator, like every crawfish lure that's pretty much ever been put out, right? Appropriately facing eye to match the look of a natural crawfish. Okay. And a single BB emits a deep thumping noise.
If you see what these look like, right? Does that look like a crayfish to you?
Well, they've got plastics too. No, it looks like a rattle wrap, right? Is that the one you're looking at?
The one I'm looking at that's supposed to be a crayfish.
This is the one I'm looking at.
Let me bring that up one second here. Stand by.
And it looks as though
that's what I'm looking at.
Somebody spilled some paint all
That's supposed to make you want to buy it. It's super
Which
sexy,
is unfortunate.
Artsy. Yeah, does that look like a crayfish to you?
No.
Yeah.
But it's unnaturally stimulating me. I can tell you that.
So what else are you seeing there? So color. Okay, so this is from
$8.50.
Yeah, this is from the Target Walleye. I think I got this from Target Walleye, or I think this is Target Walleye or the Bass Blaster newsletter. Okay, so they asked why the BioSpawn RattleBots look the way they do. So it's got like these cutouts in it, and it says color on most lipless cranks is only skin deep. Same canvas and various color ways are just thrown on there. Not with these genetically engineered cranks. I mean, the bullshit that's just being spewed here is just remarkable.
And by the way, I'm seeing about 15 or 20 versions of that, at least color styles, and every one of them is out of stock.
Yeah, exactly. It's working. The unique body panels and plating of the RattleBot gives them a depth and dimensionality not present in the lipless market. Colors here play with light and shadow like no others, creating an added element of interest and intrigue to draw out that tentative bass.
I mean, can you believe
this? This is a whole nother level here. We've developed two unique body styles to further tie these colors to the body forms and paired them with rattles that best fit those natural forage. Small multi-BB rattles in the baitfish for a high-pitched constant rattle and a low-pitched single knocker for the craw. You know, because craws are constantly knocking.
Right. I see their point where it's almost like a stealth fighter. There's not like, a rattle wrap is a smooth, flat finish. And this one has sort of various, like they called it plates. Is that what they said? Armoring, where it's got like a bunch of different angles on there, which kind of I could see kicking up a little more reflectiveness, but, this is all whatever.
This is
$8.50. But I do kind of like the marketing, it makes you feel like you're doing something important. You're looking over the FBI files of these various crankbaits. And I like when they call a fish a subject. So I'm not completely opposed to all of this, but yeah, the marketing is out of control on this one. It's hilarious and fascinating at the same time.
It's like America's Most Wanted crankbait or something.
Yeah,
but
does America want that one?
Yeah. So is that the craw? It's a chartreuse. How many chartreuse craws have you seen, Pete? Chartreuse blueback. This is a genetically engineered crankbait to match I guess that's supposed to match a crayfish that's chartreuse with a blue back. So
yeah, this is the same one that was red. It's just a different color.
I see. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm calling bullshit on this one. Gonna call bullshit
BioSpawn,
on that one.
Send us some lures, BioSpawn. Prove us wrong.
Yeah. We'll do it. We'll do a test. And I just saw a video recently on YouTube by a guy that from North Dakota that we've kind of followed a little bit. We've watched some of his videos, Pete. He does some ice fishing videos, does a lot of like smallmouth videos up there. He has a video up where he's fishing with a yellow duck lure. Okay. It's got, ready for this? 7.2 million views. He put up 11 months ago. 7.2 million views fishing with a yellow duck lure for northern pike. So, yeah, BioSpawn, that's the name of the company. BioSpawn, send us some RattleBot crankbaits so that we can do a video about it and maybe get 7.2 million views.
They got some pretty good looking plastics, It's just like, is the only thing that makes you different your marketing? That's the question.
That's what it kind of feels like to me.
So you charge a little bit more because you paid an ad agency.
That's right. Now you're on the right track.
Mm-hmm. That's how it works in the grocery business.
Thanks for tuning into the podcast. If you've enjoyed our content, please consider subscribing to Another Fishing Podcast on iTunes, which is available also on just about every major podcasting platform. We'd love for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Angling Uploaded. And for exclusive benefits, become a member on Patreon. So go to patreon.com and search Angling Uploaded, become a member. Oh God, we love you. if you do that. Thanks, guys.